Welcome back. Welcome back to the Sexy Cigar Lounge. This is Drunk Champ Fridays. I got the crew in the building. What up? What up? What up, fellas?
What's good? What's good?
What's up?
Y'all know what it
What y'all
is,
got going on, man?
man.
What's the
Hey,
deal?
Hey,
What's the deal?
hey, it's CincoDeMayo, man. Y'all gonna have to call me Juan Carlos. That's my name today. It's going down. Sipping on this tequila. I don't know what's in store for tonight, but guess what? We about to find
Hey.
out in a few minutes.
Man, we gonna freestyle tonight,
Hey, if
man.
he Carlos,
I
I'm
got my
Jesus.
dog. I got my dog JB in the building, man. You can't see him right now because he's driving, but he should be able to get to a centralized location in a few minutes, man.
Yeah.
Brent, what up?
What's up? Hey, it's Pedro Martinez. Vote
Yeah,
for Pedro, baby. That's who I am tonight. Yeah, man, Cinco de Mayo. Everybody taking them tequila shots, man, and hopefully we can provide some good laughter for the side of those tequila shots. Yeah, and you know, shout out to the clubhouse space we have. We had a freaking crazy conversation today that went on for hours. We had over 100 people in attendance. If you wasn't there, you missed out. It was a lot of triggering thoughts and comments made, and follow Six Cigar Lounge on all social media platforms. I just let you know
All right.
that.
Hey, man, speaking of that, man, what was the dealio today, man? Ebony K. Williams. Ebony K. Williams. Y'all haven't.
I'm saying you heard because the rule was as long as I'm at home and if I'm with her.
JB might provide the content tonight.
Hey, if y'all haven't checked out this Ebony K. Williams interview
Dang,
on
girl. I can't even hear. Yeah, crying. I can't
JB,
hear
what
nobody.
up,
Why I
man?
can't hear nobody?
JB, what up?
Damn, I can't hear nobody. Y'all
JB,
can hear me? Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me.
we can hear you, brother.
Damn, why I can't hear y'all?
Man, go get home, man. Go get home and log on.
Hey, I'm a back out and come back in because I can't hear nobody.
Hey,
All
shout
right,
out to
man.
Mikey in the chat. Shout out to Mikey.
What up, Mikey? Hey, check this out. So this Ebony K. Williams situation, man. It was on the Breakfast Club, man, and she made a couple of statements that got the internet in shambles. And I really didn't give my 2 cents on it in the room today because I was working. But the I guess the statement was she wouldn't date a bus driver because of her career, and she feel like, I guess, a bus driver is like a metaphor for a person that 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 has potential but don't have the ambition to do more. And she said she would date the bus driver. I mean the bus driver owner if the bus driver had a owner. So, what y'all think about this, man?
I wish I would stop getting stuck on that bus driver thing. I think she just used the bus driver thing. It's basically saying she want a nigga that's a boss. She don't want a worker. Basically, what she was saying, she needs somebody to be on her type of level, making her type of money. That's what she was saying. Everybody kept getting stuck on that bus driver thing, and I don't think she was necessarily saying she don't want a bus driver, and people was getting mad about that. I think she was just saying to black men, I don't want you just driving the bus. I want you to be owner of the bus driving company. Which somebody else pointed out that if he worked for the city, he can't own the bus driving company because that's owned by the city. So that made sense to me. But I thought it was a little extra. I don't know who the lady is. I saw the Breakfast Club part of the interview. And personally, JJ, man, I'm not even trying to be funny, dog. I don't care who she is. I think at the end of the day, people got their preferences of what they like, who they like, and you just gotta respect that. You know what I'm saying? I think when they get to social media and people get to saying what they like, people start feeling away. Cause I remember, I don't know if y'all remember this. Y'all know the chick B Simone. B Simone was on a podcast with Nick Cannon, and she said she don't like 9 to 5 dudes. And everybody was in the uproar about that. I think that was right before COVID or during COVID. Everybody was in the uproar about that. And I ain't gonna lie, when I first heard that, I felt the way about it too. But then when I thought about it, it's like, damn, she an entrepreneur. She wants somebody on the same page as her. She wants somebody that's gonna be able to move like her. So what we always say in the room, if it don't apply, let it fly. At the end of the day.
Well, what you got to say about it, Brent?
Well, I got somewhat a different perspective of it. You know, what I mean, she said the initial comment when she interviewed with Ayana Ranzat, and she said, "Look, I wouldn't date a bus driver," and I think that was cool. You know what I mean? She has every right to have her preference. You know what I mean? But then she later on, and that, you know, you got to understand something, and I learned this from Clubhouse. When you say something on a public stage that could be controversial, you're gonna get some backlash. You know, so she came back trying to do some damage control. You know what I mean? Because all the backlash she got because of that comment, and to me, she actually did more damage. You know what I mean? And you know, some of the things that she said on the Breakfast Club, you know, talking to Charlemagne, she said, well, you know, I expect so much more from the black men. You know what I mean? Mediocre is not good enough for me. I don't, you know, I'm not good with C's and D's and stuff like that. That's one saying that because you're a bus driver, you have a low level of, that doesn't mean you have a low level of intellect. You know what I mean? So to me, she slighted a whole groups of people who, like, let's just be honest. You know, she's a lawyer. I think a lawyer is very important to the justice system as it represent people. They represent people who don't know much about the law, but someone could represent themselves in court. You know what I mean? It's not mandatory for you to have a lawyer. You know, you can represent yourself. It's your right. So, but a bus driver, they transfer people, kids to school. They transfer people to their jobs in cities that's highly populated. And rather someone own a car, they could just take the bus. His job is actually more important than hers. You get what I'm saying? To the communities, to the cities and stuff like that. His job is actually more important to if you want to talk about essential work. You
But
know, and this is not me downplaying her job. You know that somehow society deemed that it. You know, if you work in this profession, you will receive a lot of money. But let's not get confused. Let's not get confused of who is more essential than who. So I just think that when she came back and tried to do some damage control, she actually slighted a whole groups of people and workers and stuff
but
like
it's but Brent, I don't think that's the case, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Nobody give a fuck. She ain't, bro. It's on. You only feel slighted if you feel some way about it. I guarantee you, it's a bunch of bus drivers who don't give a fuck because they making their bread, dog. They taking care of their family. They don't care what that woman say. That's why I'm like, why are people getting in their feelings about this? She said what she said. Okay, cool. If you know it don't affect you, if it ain't about you, why you worried about it?
All right,
She did all
that.
that.
JJ asked me what I
so
thought about it.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
understand that, Brent, but what I'm just pointing out to you, you getting stuck on a bus driver thing about it. I looked at it as this woman's a lawyer. She make a certain type of money. All she basically saying is, I want to deal with a dude that's in my circle, making my type of money. That's all she was saying, right? From what the clip that I saw, right? So at the end of the day, she want to do that, make what she making. She don't want nobody making less than what she making. Maybe, and I feel like this sometimes, because I feel like a lot of times when people use an example or whatever, they got to say, all right, for example, because a lot of people gonna get stuck on whatever they saying. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, so I'm not agreeing or disagreeing. I'm just looking at it from a different point of view. That's all I'm saying. I
Right,
don't
Drewski,
think people
but I
take
think
bus drivers like, yo, bus drivers are trash. I don't think
and
that's what she
Drewski,
was doing.
yeah, all I'm saying is, Drewski, if that was the only thing she said, me personally, I wouldn't have no issue with it. I think every person has a right to their preference. You know
right.
what I mean? I heard men say they only date white women. Who am I to tell them otherwise? You know what I mean? That's fine. But it's what comes after. You know what I mean? Like women make comments about the passport, bros. It's what comes after you make the decision of of stating what your preference is. And like I said, she tried to do some damage control, and to me, that's when the insults came. It wasn't just her saying that her dating preference was she didn't want to date bus drivers. It was what she said after that about the community and about the all these black men not living up to their full potential. You know what I mean? That's to me where she slighted these group of people who are very important to our community, very important to our cities. You know
I
what I
got a
mean?
question. I got a question, Drew. Why you think that this is such a hot topic in social media and
Cause man,
probably, the community?
it's that gender war. Man, listen, I said this today, right? Stuff like this, man, create division because that woman said that. Then you had women in a room because that's what we talked about it, right? That was coming off they mic talking about how I will never deal with a black man. I'm divesting, all this stuff. And it was like unnecessary to me because my question was, and it never was answered. My question was this: how many black dudes you done mess with? One girl said I messed with one black dude. It was terrible. She messed with one black dude, right? JJ. I don't know how old she is, but she messed with one black dude and consider all black men to be trash. Come on, JJ.
All right. So
Like this
that right
whole
there.
situation created all this division between men and women in the black community. All of
But
these,
let's just be honest about this. I mean, I'm gonna play the devil's advocate just for the sake of this is Drink Champs, everybody. Welcome to Drink Champs, and this is the conversation. Okay, and I know people gonna say that he go bringing this man name up, but Kevin Samuels again, one man, one man, and a whole gender of women hated this man because he was being honest about what he thought about certain situations. Isn't that the same? Isn't this the same thing? What's the difference?
I ain't saying this is different.
No.
Oh,
I'm not saying you personally. I'm asking y'all. uh, Okay, this is the thing. When we have these topics, right, in the clubhouse room, us as the panel, we are trying to see what everybody else think.
right.
Personally, I don't care, but it is good conversation because the whole world is talking about it, right?
Right.
And we seen today that hundreds of people was in the room today, and they wanted to listen to it. So we can't say who gives a fuck because a lot of people gives a fuck.
I'm out. When I
So
say who gives a fuck, I was talking about me.
right, but
But
I'm
I
saying
understand what
I'm
you're
saying
saying.
like you can't be Maury Povich, right? And go on the Maury show and say, why the fuck y'all care about this shit?
But I bet you Maury be thinking
Ain't you
that shit.
trying?
Maury probably be like, "Why the fuck do y'all care?"
Yeah, no.
But nah, I
Don't
got
you want people to watch
yeah,
it?
I got what you saying.
so 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 this is my thing. Man, I'm just asking. JB, you there?
Yeah, I'm here now.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. I see you got your background up in there.
I'm saying y'all had y'all. So I'm like, dang, I wish I want to be like y'all.
Hey man, shout out to my dog JB for
Hey,
coming on, man.
JB,
Appreciate it.
On Drunk Champ Friday, man. It's Drunk
JB,
Champ Friday.
JB, send me your address. I'll send you the background.
All right.
Send me your
Well,
email address.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to advertise his business, which
Oh,
is
okay.
okay.
My bad.
Yeah.
No. I want the background. I want the background. Yeah,
Hey,
send it to me. Send it to me.
hey. So I'm gonna ask you guys. Exactly, Mikey. This is all controversy. Do you know how many views
Leah, why you ain't taking a shower?
social media is
Didn't I
getting
tell you
from
to take a
this?
shower? Oh,
You
sorry,
know
my
what I'm
bad, y'all.
saying? They get a lot of views from this, bro. This is a hot topic.
Right,
This
right.
is this is the number one trending topic right now.
You,
The
you,
number
you,
one trending topic. So evidently, people want to hear about this. Okay, and we know that whole situation with the whole bus driver thing wasn't about just bus drivers. But let's just be honest. This this lady is an influencer, right? So anytime an influencer says something on national syndicated show, everybody gonna have something to say, talk about it. So
and JJ, especially to a preference. I was talking
right,
to a woman last week in the clubhouse space, and I was like, you gotta understand. Soon as you state a preference, there's gonna be a whole group of people who get offended by it. Her being a media person, I think she should have understood that. You know what I mean? She was gonna get some backlash off just the simple comment that she wouldn't date a bus driver, which is okay. It's her whole preference. But I think later on when she went back to try to justify the comment she made, that's when, okay, this is why I only date white women because black women don't do this and they don't do that and they're not feminine and stuff
well,
like that. That's where I think that's when it starts to get rocky. You know what I mean? Because now you're trying to you shouldn't need to justify your preference. And I'm just saying, JJ, this is what led to the controversy.
right, and let's just be honest, man. People say stuff on social media and get backlash for it all day, every day. This is nothing new. Um, it's just the world probably was so used to people dogging out Kevin Samuels and the Passport Brothers. Now a woman come on and say something similar to this whole situation, and now everybody got something to point back at you know a woman. You feel what I'm saying? It To be honest with you, Drew, I totally agree. Personally, I don't care, but for the sake of our views and our show and our clubhouse room, bro, I care. I mean, well, do you really think that DJ Envy and Charlamagne the God really care about that?
Yeah,
No,
that's true.
they don't care at all.
No, they don't care.
But envy back and
But
forth with her.
see what this is the thing about it though, Drew. You're not gonna see Charlamagne the God and DJ Envy do what a lot of mods did today in the room.
Of
Say,
course.
no, I don't give a fuck. Why are we even talking about it? Bro, this is our panel. This is what we want people to come in there.
Hey, that's why I ain't say nothing. I let people rock out. I even encouraged encouraged it because it was like it was a chick in the room. I'm not gonna say her name. It was one chick in the room. She was very vocal for the females, right? And I kept picking at her because I kept saying, "Bro, don't nobody want to hear what you got to say." This, that, and the third. What did the women say, Brent? Hey man, we want to hear what she got to say.
Yeah.
Even though, look, even though I know for a fact she was trolling, I loved it though because she brought a different aspect to the conversation. that kept like it was like adding that fire to it. It kept it going, bro. Literally, we had over 100 people in the room today. Like, we might have had close to 200 people in the room today. It was a
No,
lot
No,
of
you
people.
talking about all together? When I
nigga,
popped back in, it was over
all
5. It
together,
was like five
yeah,
something,
So it, it,
500
it
it
or
was like
was,
something.
600,
but when I
600
when I
some
first
people,
looked
bro.
at, so okay, cool. It was a lot of people. Like, it was a lot of people in there today.
And it was over 4,500 comments in the
Yeah.
chat section. Did what I'm saying, bro. Bro, did what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Us as media people, we are the media on Clubhouse. We are the media. Look, go say over 700. Hey man, shout out to
Yeah.
the GOAT, man, by the way, because he the one that did the research on this topic and he put it out there, man.
Yep.
Shout out to the GOAT.
That all go.
But we are the media. We're doing shows on the internet, and we want people to watch our show, bro. I care, bro. This is what media people look for. They look for stuff to talk about. This right here was one of the most trendingest topics in the past 24 hours.
Yeah. Hey, and JJ, like when I used to run my rooms, I used to do the same thing. I used to do what Drew used to what he was saying. Like I didn't care about the topic, but because I knew most people would want to talk about it, I'd be on this side. Then I'd be like, oh, for real? Well, tell me this. Then I hear somebody else
Yeah.
going back and forth. I'd be like, oh, for real? Well, tell me that. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep the conversation going. So yeah.
JB, that's what I be trying to tell my mods all day, every day. Bro, stop
Don't-
trying to be
Yeah, stop policing. They was,
Martin Luther
Yeah.
King in the room, bro.
yeah.
Because let's just be honest. If somebody got on this show while we live and say, why are we even still talking about it? Bro, you got to get off this. You got to get off here, bro.
Even though I felt like that, I didn't say why we still on the topic, but I feel like, man, in those type of topics in those rooms, bro, you got to take your feelings out of what's going on and let it just rock, because you know you're gonna have your couple of people that's gonna get on the stage and they're gonna get long winded and stuff. Yeah, we're gonna make fun of that. We're gonna make the little airplane noise and all that stuff, but let them people rock. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and then,
Well,
bro, let's get to the depth of this verbal assault that's going on, right? I think that when people that are influencers
you can hear
say
me?
certain things that sparks
My bad.
controversy, you don't think these people knew, bro? You don't think that these people know that what they're gonna say is gonna spark controversy, bro?
Yeah, I think she playing.
Yeah.
So Brent said she talked to what's her name?
Alana
Ayana.
Brissett.
Cool. She talked to Ayana. It came out. Then she on a Breakfast Club. So you don't think this was planned out? You don't think anything she said was planned out to? It's like, okay, I'm gonna try to clean it up. But Brent was like, she made it worse. Yeah, she made it worse. I feel like she made it worse on purpose to give everybody else something to come. Listen, the Breakfast Club too, to get people to drive people to watch that show. Because let me tell you something. Even though I was like, Rock, why you keep playing these clips? Rock was like, man, it's keeping people entertained, and it was, and it actually made people go watch the clip, actually go watch the interview. You driving traffic to the Breakfast Club. You driving traffic to this chick. I didn't even know who she was until today. So
Me too.
all of this stuff is
neither.
driving traffic. That's what influencers do, though. They talk about certain subjects. It might be controversial. Bro, all of it is content.
You know what though? I think her initial reaction was very raw. You know what I mean? I don't think she expected Ayana Ranzant to ask the question, and she naturally answered it. And I think so many. This is just my personal opinion. I think so many black women felt her in that moment. You know what I mean? Like we always asking these men to level up. You know what I mean? And then she got a lot of backlash for it. You know what I mean? And I think that when like our clubhouse space, I think it's good to have the conversation to bring more understanding. Why do women feel like this? Why women sided with her and then they feel this way? Why did she get the backlash that she got? And then when to me, I think she had a raw reaction, but then when she went to Breakfast Club, she said, "I'm gonna make the most of this moment." And I think some of the things she said it unapologetic, which I salute her for that. She said unapologetic. She said that's how she feels. She didn't make any, she didn't give any explanations for feeling that way. And she said, "This is just what it is. I don't accept mediocre." Now, on the flip side of that, I don't think these bus drivers and city workers are going to work every day thinking about I need to do what I need to do to get with Ebony Williams. You know what I mean? Like that's my ultimate goal in life. You know what I mean? Is to be good enough for her. You know what I mean? So I think I can see why they felt slighted. People who maybe don't have the jobs that rack in the cash like she may have. So I think I think it's a worthwhile conversation around it.
Well. I mean, I'm gonna let my brother JB chime in, and then I'm gonna chime in.
Well, I was gonna say something what Drew said earlier about the long-winded talking people. I'm gonna have to disagree. I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that part because sometimes when you get them people that's long-winded up there and they just start talking and then they done talked over and over and over again, people start leaving because it'd be boring. Like they be wanting to hear other people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna disagree with that. But as far as the what y'all everything else, like yeah, that was a good topic. It was a booming topic because for one, like everybody else said, I didn't know
How
who it was. But as soon
how
as I saw the title, I went to go do my research. I'm like, who is this person? Like, who is this person everybody talking about? Then with Rock kept playing them clips or whatever. Like then I started getting into it, and I'm like, okay, and I'm listening and stuff, and then I had more to say and more to speak on to the topic. So I like I like how it went today.
and see, bro, that's the genius of this cigar lounge on Clubhouse. It started out like that, bro. What really screwed it up was, you know, me having to work a lot. You know what I'm saying? Doing my boss thing and trying to bring in mods, bro. And these mods really ain't ready for big rooms like that. And and instead of them carrying on the conversation to make it grow, they rather bring their own personal feelings into it. And I'm like, why you bring your personal feelings into this right here? And that's the problem that people have when it comes to politics and religion
Yeah,
and things of that nature. Like, if you can't have a conversation about these things, why are you talking about them then? Leave. You see what I'm saying? Don't screw it up for 100 people in the room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
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 because that's what the room's for. Go ahead, Brent. Go ahead. My
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
that's what the
yeah.
topic for. So bring
JJ,
your
I think
fucking
what
microphone.
JJ, I think what it is that these conversations hit home. You know what I mean? And when it tap into I don't care what the conversation is. When you tap into something that people when you tap into somebody's everyday struggle, they're gonna totally abandon the strategic plan of it all. You know what I mean? Which they're having a human reaction to something that they are struggling with their self. You know what I mean? And that with the word trigger, that's what that word is about. You know what I mean? When you're having a conversation with someone and it hits so close to home that they can't help but to bring their raw emotions
Oh,
into it.
hold on, Brent. I disagree, brother. The reason why I disagree is if you coming off your microphone and say, Why are we still talking about this? Why y'all arguing?
Well, JJ, that's what I'm saying. If in my personal life, just say I'm.
No.
Well,
I'm talking about in a clubhouse room.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
If you're not triggered, if you're not triggered by the topic, you just coming off your microphone just to flex your voice.
Right, but
Because if you don't care nothing about the topic, why you coming off the microphone? You feel what I'm saying?
and what I'm saying, JJ, I'm not disagreeing with you at all. All I'm saying is
What's up, sis?
when it hits so close to home, I don't care what the bus drivers gotta say. I don't care what the 9 to 5 people gotta say about it. This is how I feel, and you need to shut the hell up. You know what I mean? I'm saying that's what you know compels people to try to shut it down. It's because it hits so close to home.
I
You
don't think
know,
it do, Brent.
well, JJ, it's not your situation. It's
No,
not
but
your
no, but
plight.
listen what I'm saying. But Brent, I've been running a room on Clubhouse for the past 2 years. Started out with 2 people, now it's almost 5,000. Bro, it didn't get that way by me shutting down the damn topic when 100 people in the room. You feel what I'm saying?
Maybe not you, JJ, but you see news anchors. You see people who are trained, educated on how to deal with media and how to deal with topics, but it still don't stop them for when something, when it taps into their emotion, they go rogue on it. You know what I mean? They start, Don Lennon did it. A bunch of the Steve Shannon Sharpe on his show. He didn't like something Skip said and went off, and they got real personal. These are trained people in media. You know what I mean? So we're just everyday folk on a podcast, in a clubhouse space, regulating the room. It's gonna tap into some people's personal life, and when that happens, they're gonna get triggered, and they're gonna totally abandon the rhyme and reason of it all, of the room or whatever.
But you don't think a green bean JB, talk to me. JB, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because when you got the green bean, mostly your job is just to be neutral and handle the crowd. Like when I run my room, like you ain't gonna never know what my thought is on the topic. You ain't never gonna know
The same thing
how I
with me,
feel
bro.
about it. Yeah, you ain't gonna
The
never
same
know
thing
how I
with
feel
me.
about the topic. So
Man, these people barely hear something from me, bro. And when I do say something, I'm usually just speaking my opinion on the topic. But I'm not coming on my microphone and say, damn, y'all still talking about this? Bro, it's 100 people in the room. And you look at the ticker, it's 475 people that done been through here. The chat is jumping.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, why would I stop that?
Yeah, because in turn that leads to other things like this, like how the views on here. You like I don't see how many people on here, but you got people on here speaking, and that comes from the clubhouse.
The
So
clubhouse.
it's a sales funnel. I
Bro,
think that's what it's called. So yeah,
and the reason why JB is because everybody ain't got the same passion and goal like we got. Everybody ain't got the same passion and goal because my goal is to pack out clubhouse room every day and get my mods to spam the chat with the YouTube.
So people can come watch the show. Exactly. That's the goal. That was the goal
But
today.
hmm
if you're a mod and you coming off like you just this cocky
No,
bastard, and
nobody
it
want.
ain't me, bro. It ain't me.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm
That,
saying?
that,
Like I
that's
understand if it was me,
that's
but
what they don't
it don't be
understand,
me.
JJ. When you a mod and you come off cocky and police and shit and this, that, and the third, when we in there spamming the YouTube channel, ain't nobody gonna want to watch the show.
Yeah, right.
I've been in a room
I drink to that.
where I've been in a room, right, where mods have made people not even want to join the house
Right.
because they attacking people and going like, bro, people opinions are opinions. You shouldn't get mad at somebody. It's just an opinion. We having a conversation about a topic. Somebody come out the mic giving their opinion. Now, when people be trolling, we tend to know when people trolling, right? And we'll roast those people. They tend to leave the room, right? But anybody else who come in the room and they talking from their heart and they passionate about what they talking about, let them rock. Let them rock. Because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna put my feelings. I'm not gonna put my feelings into whatever it is. Now, when the room done died down later and we all just talking, it's just the core group of us. I might be like, yo, I ain't agree with X, Y, and Z. But when the room packed out like that, only people, and we don't even send people to the goo, right, JJ? We don't send people to Columbia.
Unless you being super.
Unless you just being super disrespectful.
Super out of line.
Then you need your passport because you're going to Columbia. Other than that, if you want to get on the stage, do your thing.
My thing is, bro, I love a good cat fight.
It was a bunch of cat fights today.
It makes for good TV. You know what I'm saying? But everybody, y'all stop talking. We can't hear everybody, bro. Let them go.
Yeah, and then sometimes.
Why do you think Jerry Springer was so popular? Why you think World Star so popular, bro?
I was just about to speak on something like that too.
Yeah, bro.
Like Jerry Springer.
Bro.
Cause like Jerry Springer, y'all notice Jerry Springer when he hosting his shows, he be asking those controversial questions too, don't he? to keep it going.
And this is the thing, JB. He'll ask a question that he knows somebody about to come off their chair. He'll move right out the way.
Yep.
Hey, and as a mod, move your ass right out the damn way. And stop trying to jump in the middle or something.
Yeah, JJ, I just think that what people really want in certain spaces is an echo chamber to validate their true feelings. You know what I mean? They don't want to be challenged. They don't want to be, they don't want that type of controversy because the other side just might make sense. And when something makes sense, no matter how deep rooted you are in your opinion, you have to accept it. So, and to me, that's where true growth happens. You know what I mean? When you're able to accept a very, controversial opinion from yours, and you start to consider it. You know what I mean? Some people don't like that. They just want their feelings validated. Like how I feel is how everybody else feel. So I know I'm right now.
Yeah, and Brent, I'm just tell you the truth, bro. I really don't even be listening to what people say. Cause if it's not that important to me, why should I care? We talking about other people's business. We are talking about other people's drama. You see what I'm saying? And my thing is, the same way the Breakfast Club be having, like what the guy name is, the gay guy. He got his own little show and stuff.
The Breakfast Club?
Yeah.
What gay guy?
Charlamagne, the guy that is.
No. There's a gay guy that be on there.
Jason.
Jason.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about
straight drama?
He used to be on Wild 'N Out. He got the what's the joint called? I forget the name of his show.
Yeah, I think he a Puerto Rican cast, Jason something.
But he brings the drama, he brings the rumors and the gossip, bro. Everybody want this man, bro. How you think this man got so big?
Jason, yeah, Jason be having he be having the gossip.
And JJ, he has no. I don't know what his what his career field was before that. But to me, he has no other talent. You know, what I mean, that's
No. He always been doing that gospel thing.
that's what I'm
I
saying.
think
That's what I'm saying.
he been on Clubhouse too. I think
he done
he's
made it
been
a
on
whole
Clubhouse.
career out of
But
it.
bro,
That's all I'm saying.
you gotta be a messy dude, bro, to go from here to down Hollywood Unlocked.
Hollywood Unlocked. That's it. That's right, Chauncey.
Hey,
Shout out to Chauncey.
the dude be interviewing. He begins on the biggest interview, bro. He get this interview. Jason Lee, that's his name.
Jason Lee. Yep.
He gets on the biggest interviews, bro, and he always touch on the gossip stuff with these people. And guess what happens? His ratings go up. His popularity go up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I never heard him say, "Why are we even talking about this? Why are we talking about this, bro?" These people will have 5 interviews about the same thing. You see what I'm saying? You know why, bro? Because controversy sells, bro. And that's what this whole thing with this Ebony Williams, whatever her name, Ebony.
JJ,
Ebony
they
Williams?
talked about it on the Breakfast Club. They talked about it on World Star. They talked about it on
Bro,
the goddamn Joe Budden podcast.
It's on every podcast, bro. It's on every bro. It's on every podcast. So little old cigar lounge.
We gotta be the righteous one.
Yeah. We got a whole church in our room.
Yeah.
Damn. Why we got a whole church in our room?
Why we can't get a little bit of the pie too?
Exactly.
You know what
I mean, I want to be up there with Drink Champs and
Joe Budden,
Joe
all them,
Budden,
$1 million worth of
Hey,
game.
y'all gotta be on. Y'all gotta be on top of the hot topics.
We were today.
We definitely was.
Until some mods started coming in there.
Hey man, we might got
this?
Hey JJ, no offense, man. We might got.
Baby, you good?
Up, bro. We might gotta switch it up.
Nah, I can't. My picture froze.
It froze now. We might gotta switch it up, JJ.
You look serious, my guy.
I know. I'm like,
hey,
I don't know why this don't froze.
Hey, listen, man.
Hey, people would like to welcome WAC 100 to the stage.
Hold on, let's
y'all definitely need to reach out to WAC and have him come in the room.
JB, go out and come back in, man.
You have one that's always.
It's CincoDeMayo, bro. Are y'all drinking tequila?
I ain't drinking no tequila, man.
I am.
I'm drinking that brand.
Tequila got me feeling nice.
Check this out. So, what about the? Okay, so are we moving on? Brent, you keep talking about this bus driver thing. I don't think this lady was just talking about the bus driver, but I can imagine me being a bus driver
and being like, "What the fuck?"
Liking the Breakfast Club, and I'm riding with my wife, and she say she was dating a bus driver, and we stuck in traffic,
and your wife looking at you crazy.
Yeah, JJ, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I felt like it was a slight.
She don't like me.
Stuck with the Ayanna Ranzant interview and allow that to be it.
But Brent,
it's a small story.
Bus drivers get paid, and the reason why I say they get paid is because a lot of them do overtime. So depending on where you live at, like I know I live in the DMV area, right? Washington D.C. area, right? These bus drivers up here get paid.
What
they get paid?
Yeah, Drewski, you don't have to tell me. I understand that.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is I think the way she expounded on it on the Breakfast Club made it seem like if you a bus driver, then you are a low intellect.
Like
you're
1940s.
not
It's
that
not the 1940s, bro.
You have a hard time spelling your own last name.
Let me say something.
That you can't, you count with your hands and shit like that. You know what I mean? That's what it made sound like.
You know what's so crazy about the whole thing, Brent? Nobody asked none of those people in the room today that were doing all this capping. And JB clean it up.
No, man. That's
Hey,
my wife.
Hey, Mrs. JB, how you doing? Welcome to the Sexy Cigar Lounge. Hey. So, Brent, this the thing. Nobody in that room today, not even my good yellow friend JB right there, came off his microphone and asked any of those people that were doing all this hooping and hollering, what did your daddy do for a living?
Nobody asked that.
What does your daddy do for a living, young lady?
But I guarantee you, this is what I found out. JJ. A bunch of these chicks, and they ain't even how to tell me, a lot of them ain't grow up with their daddy. Just based off a lot of the conversation they was having. They had a strong hatred towards black men. This hatred towards black men, I ain't never heard it quite like this before. When that
came from Kevin Samuels,
bruh, when that girl told me, no, this. So this is what you missed, JJ. They started talking about sex, right? They said that black men are trash in bed because they do not make women orgasm. I said, I need the proof. This girl sent me some stats. This stat says men, period. It never said black men. It was talking about men overall don't make women climax,
bro,
which is probably true. But I needed the stats for black men because that's what she said. She had sex with a black man. He didn't. And I said, listen, if that was your first time having sex, we can't even have this conversation because you don't even know your own body.
Yeah, I think it was a lot of cap. I didn't have sex till I was 24 years old. It was
Again, bro. Y'all don't listen to old Sensei JJ. This is what I tell y'all as Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I knew it was cap.
People come off the microphone just to be heard.
Just to be heard.
You got a room. You got 100 and some people in a room. Everybody wants to be heard. Everybody wants to be seen. Bro, the loudest person in the room is the scariest and the weakest person in the room.
And that one girl, I'm not going to say her name, JJ. She was the loudest person in the room.
That's my point,
I kept calling it. I said, bro, you trolling. It's cap. All of this shit you said, and this is how I knew it was cap. And Brent, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. Bro, every time she came on the mic, she said the same bullshit ass rhetoric. It was the same thing. Well, ladies, if you get a black man, give him fat back. What she say? Fat back, bacon, put a bunch of salt in his food. All types of crap. Look, Fit looking at me like, what? Yes, bro. All this crazy stuff. And I said, damn, you trying to kill the black man? Because you ain't, I don't want listen, where I'm at in my life, bro, I'm trying to be healthy. I don't want my woman cooking me that stuff. If you going to cook for me, make sure I got enough protein so I can lose some weight. You feel what I'm saying?
Bro, why y'all let that one person?
No, bro. Hold on. We didn't let shit. The ladies in the rooms decided that they wanted this one chick to speak for them. And I said, y'all gonna let this girl speak for y'all? Let her talk for y'all.
Somebody should have stepped up. Somebody should have stepped up, and it should have been a cat fight.
JJ, I was challenging
JJ, it's simple, right?
No, JJ. That's the thing. No woman stepped up and went at her.
I ain't talking about women.
Speaking
JJ,
today it was a bunch of dudes battling.
Yeah, it was definitely a bunch of dudes that went at her.
JJ, today so many people got personal. A dude said I had on a peacock hat. You know what I mean? In my PTR, I didn't like that at all. You know, I didn't.
You said you had a what?
A peacock hat on. You know, it's not a goddamn peacock hat for you. You know, it is a
Come here.
David
Right,
Chanel
Chauncey. They
hat.
was
You know
Chill.
what I mean?
They
You
definitely was
know,
Chauncey.
but you know what,
Chill,
JJ?
Shaw.
To me, it's all in sport. You know what I mean? I says gave him some choice words, and we went back. We went right on along with the conversation, back to business. You know what I mean? I mean, to me, JJ, I don't understand. I don't think people understand what tough skin really is. You know what I mean? It's being able to take an insult, deal with it, move on. You know what I mean? Some people get stuck right there. You know what I
Bro,
mean? And
bro.
it's over for them.
Y'all admit, bro. I guess because it's my room, I look at other things other than personal. So I'm looking at the fact that we had
What's wrong with you?
4,600 comments.
Come here.
I'm looking at the fact that we had 700 and some people to visit the room. I'm looking at the
Yeah.
the point of we had about 90 people to join the room today as members, and maybe 300 people are waiting to be approved. So, bro, I'm looking at these things and saying, okay, what's the next gender war topic?
Right.
But
Because
JJ,
wait,
what you don't
Brent, hold on,
Keep it going, bro.
Brent. You can't say you ain't get no follows off that. I got follows off that shit.
I know Brent got a bunch of followers off of it.
you feel me? So I was like,
What JJ gotta understand, I gotta go the rest of the day knowing that people
I ain't
thinking
getting no
I got
followers.
on a peacock hat. You know what I mean? And that's not fair. You know what I mean? That's not right for me. You know what I mean?
Well, Brent, to be honest with you, bro, and do like you got a peacock hat.
JJ, that is a David Chanel limited
Look, this
edition
nigga gotta say the name. Look,
fedora hat. You
and
know
I
what
still
I
don't
mean?
know. And I
It
still
look
don't
like-
know
Kiss
what it
my
is.
ass,
It
nigga.
look like
You know
Mike.
what I mean?
Hey,
I
Mike,
don't
it
care
look
what the
like
name
Mike
of it is.
fedora hat.
My hat didn't come free with a damn bucket of chicken and mashed potatoes and gravy, coleslaw, and a 2 liter of lemonade. You know what I mean? That hat was specially carved in Colombia and sent to America. It's just for me. You know, you damn asshole. You know what I mean? When I see your ass, I'm going to pull up. You know who I'm talking to.
In a
You
crate of
know what
peacock.
I
Hey,
mean?
but let's just be honest, bro. My only thing was, and maybe I'm just charged like that because Brent, remember last year when we reached 1,000 people and we had this big old party in the room? You remember that?
Yeah, JJ, I remember that.
And I said, we hit 1,000 people in less than 2 months. That ain't never been done on Clubhouse. JB was there.
I
Bro,
be in the backgrounds, but I always be in
we
the biggie.
almost at 5,000 members, bro. So my
Yeah.
thing is, how can we get those people to subscribe to the YouTube channel? That's my only concern, bro. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, if my mods aren't on the same page as me as that, bro, they gotta go, bro.
Well, my thing, JJ,
I feel like
people gonna get stuck in their feelings. You know
in
what I mean?
Colorado.
I just don't understand why y'all, as my friends, so-called friends, didn't tell me a long time ago. Hey, man, that look like a peacock hat that you got on here.
Brent.
No, JJ, I'm able to laugh at myself.
Let's just be honest about this, Brent. Let's just be honest about that picture, dog. You thought that was you thought that was the shit. You thought that was the one.
Right.
You thought that picture was the one.
Right.
Because you were laid back in your chair in your car seat.
Yeah.
And
Friends.
you took that picture like this.
How many of us have them? Friends. Not one time someone pulled me aside, hey man, it look like you got a peacock hat on.
But bro, I said something to you. I said, Brent, that's the most light-skinned picture
you know, I wanted to change my PTR so bad. It took all the man in me not to change my PTR.
Gotta change
Say,
the
hey man,
brand.
just
I was
wait
about
it
to
out.
say, I probably would have changed it.
I changed my
just
I
wait
changed my
it
PTR 3 times
out.
today.
Hey,
But
Brett,
I said I ain't gonna get that asshole. I ain't gonna get that asshole the pleasure. You know what I mean? I'm gonna ride with this damn
Brett,
peacock hat
you
today.
let that man break you
Change it
like that,
tomorrow.
man?
Now, hey man, I'm even laughing. Dude, man, I don't
You
give
let
a
that
shit,
man break
man.
your spirit like that
No,
about your
JJ.
light skin picture?
JJ, I thought it was kind of funny. You know what I mean? I went at him for a short minute, but I thought it was kind of funny. But he didn't have no PTR I could make fun of. You know
Hey,
what I mean?
hey,
So
JB,
I'm like,
He got
JB.
always make fun.
I think I heard the dude say, "Oh man, shut your ass up, that peacock PTR." Yeah, man. I think I heard Britt say, "You ain't even got no picture of your PTR."
Brett did say
man,
that.
I'm like,
You ain't
what?
got no.
Hell,
He's
shit!
like,
Give me some material,
hey,
asshole.
no,
You
no,
know
no.
what I
This
mean?
is what he said.
Let me talk about your overbite.
This
You know
what he
what I mean?
said, JJ.
He
This
said
what the nigga
overbite.
said. Brett said,
Hey man,
man. Hey, look, JJ. Brett's like, man, nigga, you ain't even got no PTR to be over here talking. So,
Yeah.
nigga,
The
shut your
nigga sound like he look like
face, nigga.
Clarence Thomas, man. Why you can't do me the privilege of giving me some
woo.
material? I gotta look
Hey,
at damn, some celebrity on your damn
look,
PTR, but you telling me
JJ.
what I look like.
JJ, that nigga went from sophisticated to ratchet. That nigga was like, hey, nigga, you ain't even. Hey, nigga, you ain't even got no picture on your
Goddamn bot,
PTR, nigga.
you know what I mean? Like, hell, give me some material. Let's make this a
Boy,
fair fight. You know
boy,
what?
boy, boy, that was funny as on no web, boy. But anyway,
Hey,
man, uh, have y'all seen the Steve Harvey, uh, Shannon Sharpe interview?
I didn't see the interview.
I
Yeah,
seen clips of it.
I
yeah,
seen clips.
yeah,
I haven't seen
What,
yeah,
it.
what, what, what
JJ.
you thought about the clips that you seen, JB?
To be honest, I don't. I see. It made me want to watch the whole thing because with some of the clips that they showed, they was trying to make it seem like Steve Harvey on some other shit. So like he what we call it?
Oh, simp.
Yeah. See, so you saw the same shit I saw.
I seen the whole interview, dog. Steve
Oh, see,
was
yeah, it
tripping, bro.
made it
He
made
was tripping.
Steve Harvey look real bad from all
Hey
the
man,
ones I saw. I like, dang, Steve
hey,
Harvey.
I think
Steve
Steve
said,
Harvey is the king of amnesia. You know what I mean? He has amnesia to like I never seen before. His
Cause
son say, "Dad, you didn't start spending. I didn't really get to know you till I was 16 years old. You know what I mean? That's when you came into my life." His own son said that to his face on his show. You know what I mean? And like I think Steve is now on the mountaintop, and all his advice resonates with people who are on the mountaintop. You know what I mean? But he forget the life insurance agent, Steve Harvey. He forget the guy who was sleeping in his car when he was married. You know what I mean? It wasn't like this is something that he endured when he was, after his success. No, he was married, a married man, having to deal with all these issues. But he talked to us like, why you asking? He speak with what I say is a leader's attitude at this point in time when he's talking to the men. Now, when he's talking to the women, he
mm-hmm,
have a much softer approach in which he
mm-hmm.
really doesn't criticize any of their bad behavior or whatever the case may be. So it's to the men, which I do think men need tough love. But to me, he's kind of like speaking to us on the
Nah,
mountaintop when
that
he
ain't
wasn't always there.
that ain't tough love the way he's speaking. He's speaking like we need to bow down and kiss they ass. Straight up. Like I don't like what everything I've been hearing from Steve Hart, especially on that show, all them clips. It make it sound like we need to from what he's saying, it sounds like we need to be kissing their ass. Y'all seen that one clip where he was saying, uh women, what do we do? Women give birth, they give us our child. So, but what do you do? So you need to respect. Da, 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 da. I'm like,
yeah,
bruh,
yeah. He was saying that women, the question that has been asked for a couple years now is what do women bring to the table other than
Right? Yeah.
their, the sex, and that's when Steve said, "Oh no, dog, they don't need to bring nothing. They bear women, they bear children." So that 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 sparked controversy too. You see what I'm saying? So
That's a topic. There you go.
yeah,
That's a topic.
that's a top. Hey, bro. I was gonna do that topic, but I know it's gonna get ignorant.
JJ, that one to rock the house. I hope that asshole come back. You know what I mean?
I know it's gonna get
I
ignorant.
got something for his ass. You know.
I'm gonna do it. Hey. And you haters out there, you haters and you biters out there, stop biting out topics, man. Because
Hey,
I know y'all
Oh
working.
yeah,
I
I
seen
saw it in the hallway.
I'm gonna tell you, JJ.
You seen that? You
I
seen
saw
that?
it in the
OG?
hallway.
Three
Yes, I
rooms.
did.
3 rooms spawned from today's topic, bro. Get your own shit and stop biting eyes. That's how I feel.
I saw
Stop
that shit
lurking.
in the hallway. I
Yeah,
was like,
man.
damn.
What up, Tyree? You should have came on tonight, my guy.
You should have rolled through.
Steve
Should've
pretty
said
much
that.
said he was. Bro,
My bad,
hey,
Tyler.
Chauncey, you ain't lying,
Sorry,
man.
my bad.
Yeah, I didn't know him and Bernie Mac actually had beef. And to me, that's not
What?
even a competition of who's
Hold
funny.
up. But y'all noticed Steve hosted Kings of Comedy.
Yeah, he always hosts.
He hosted. He
Yeah,
was not one of the acts. He hosted.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I can't remember last time he actually was an act.
This what I really think it was, Drewski. Steve Harvey was the closer when Kings of Comedy started, when they initially went on tour. He had to follow behind Bernie Mac. I could kind of see why he had a problem. There's no comparison to who's funnier between Bernie Mac and
Bernie Mac and Steve Harvey, yeah.
Harvey.
You watch
You know what I
Kings of
mean?
Comedy, Bernie shit was the funny. For me, it's Bernie, then Said, then DL, and then
I think everybody ranks those comedians in that same order. Yeah.
Said and Bernie Mac was the funniest one. Said shit was funny.
Absolutely.
Bernie shit was classic. Said shit was funny. DL funny, but DL only funny to me when he started roasting the crowd. When he doing his comedy thing, it be funny, but I be like, when he started roasting people in the crowd, that's when it's funny.
Okay, you see, you brought yourself back. You because I was about to say DL. I don't know. You just came back with that.
Am I wrong? When he started roasting
the
crowd,
you right on that part.
You don't think funny. Steve Harvey and DL the same level of funny?
Yeah.
They're kind of like the same level of funny to me, but he ain't touching Bernie Mac.
Top 5?
Yeah.
Bernie?
Alive or dead? Or both? It don't matter. All time?
Just 5.
I would say Eddie Murphy, Red Fox, Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, and that 5th one, Bernie Mac. I would.
What we talking about? Just black comedians?
Shit, you think any white comedian's funnier than a
black?
I never
funny ass white comedians.
You think so?
Yeah. But they
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna throw Mike in there.
A lot of white comedians is Chris Rock funny, because they talked about the political shit. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
Hey, let me ask y'all this. Do any of y'all think Kevin Hart funny?
No.
I thought Kevin was funny. Kevin was funny.
Drew, who's your top 5?
Kevin is not funny.
Eddie, Richard, Dave, Red. I'm gonna say Red and Bernie.
Man, did Tyree say Cat Williams?
Oh shit, Cat. Cat.
Oh,
Cat probably up in there too, man.
This last special was horrible, bro.
He getting old, man.
Cat Williams.
But see,
Cat was Cat. No.
I don't think age got nothing to do with being funny.
But we can't act like Cat wasn't funny because Cat was funny at a point in time. Dave always been funny, right? Dave did a Dave Chappelle show. This nigga Dave always been funny.
Bill Burr funny.
Bill Burr is funny. Bill Burr is funny.
All right, so JB, who your top 5 is?
Yeah, I don't know. Y'all name some good ones. I think for me though, my number one is Burning Man. Like Burning Man was he was off the chain. And then I'm not gonna like stand up. He ain't as funny, but in the movies, he funny as hell to me. Mike Epps. I like Mike Epps in the movies. So shit. Eddie Murphy funny as fuck. I don't like Kevin Hart at all. I don't know why he even a fucking career.
Nobody like Kevin Hart, bro.
I don't know, but he rich as fuck though off that shit.
Good businessman.
Chris Tucker is an honorable mention for me, but he didn't. I think he went on that Christian.
Chris ain't do enough stand up.
Yeah,
Chris didn't do enough stand up. He didn't do enough stand up.
Let me give y'all my top 5.
Definitely Dave Chappelle. Definitely Dave Chappelle. Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to throw a duel in there. That damn to me it's funny. I don't know about y'all, but what the Keenan, not Keenan, but Key and Peele, that show, y'all ever watched that?
Yeah,
they be funny. They be
man,
funny.
they ain't no damn stand-up comedian, bro.
Oh, you right. They ain't stand up.
What the hell JB got going on?
That's so funny as shit, though.
Hold on, I'm on my sixth one, so hold on. Give me time. Stand up. Let me see. Who my last one?
Let me give y'all
go.
Let me give my top 5, and my sis just said Robin Harris is my number 1.
Robin Harris.
Eddie Murphy, number 2. Richard Pryor. You can look at Richard Pryor jokes right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I gotta agree. Richard Pryor was funny as fuck.
Dave Chappelle, my number 4. And I'm gonna say Corey Holcomb.
Man,
Corey is funny.
Hey, I forgot about Corey. You know who also funny?
Hey, I got the strongest top 5
you do
out of all y'all. Because when them KB to my Keen and Peele.
I thought JB was gonna say Kenan and Kale.
Well, yeah, JB, you like Kenan and Kale?
No, man.
Who's gonna give an honorable mention to?
D-Ray.
Oh yeah. D-Ray.
I like D-Ray, but I think a lot of people don't take him like
I like D-Ray.
Hey, listen, D-Ray stand up. D-Ray funny as shit.
Yeah,
bro.
he is.
He don't get enough credit.
You know somebody else who funny though, but he ain't in my top 5, but he funny as hell. Michael Blackston, bro.
Oh yeah, Michael Blackston funny.
No,
man, I seen him in Birmingham live, bro. That cat right there, bro. That cat killed the show, bro.
Hey, you know who else need to be in y'all honorable mention? Ryan Davis. Y'all ever seen Ryan Davis go on Instagram and type in Ryan Davis funny as shit, bro. Ryan Davis is hilarious, dog.
Hey. This is my last one, bro. The funniest dude out of all. Ain't nobody mentioned it. Y'all want to know who?
Yeah.
Brent, you want to know who?
Yeah.
Brent funny.
JB, you want to know
who? Yep.
Drew, you want to know who?
Yes, sir.
These nuts.
Yeah.
Hey, who your top 3 up and coming?
Do y'all think it's a woman out there who could be in the top 5?
Hold up. Top up and coming? Ryan, DC Young Fly, and let me
some more.
Shamor, yeah, I agree. Shamor, she is an honorable mention. She's funny as hell.
But he's up and coming, so I can't put some more in there.
Y'all know who is funny and I think got some great potential is old girl. What's her name? She
Lunel?
took her wig off.
Lunel?
You know
Man,
what I mean?
don't say Pretty V.
No, not Pretty V.
Oh, I about to
Pretty V
say.
not funny to
She's
me.
from Baltimore.
What are you talking about, Brent?
Oh,
Oh, you
She
talking
from
about Just Hilarious?
Just
Jess
a lot.
Hilarious got
Bro,
some
you
potential,
crazy,
man.
bro.
Nah,
She got some potential.
just not stand up funny to me.
Bro, that's
I'll
internet
put-
junk,
Listen,
bro.
she funny on Wildin' Out, but stand up
She
funny.
wasn't even funny on Wild
I
Now.
know
I
she didn't
think
follow
Jess
Wild
got
Out.
some potential.
Jess-
I
now,
think
Jess
if
can
someone
roast.
allow her to like if they
can
let the
roast.
dog off the leash,
But no.
she is funny.
No.
Because she was funny
She
in
can
all
roast,
her
Brent.
videos.
She can roast. She can roast her
Yeah,
ass off.
she can roll, but she ain't
stand
funny.
up funny to do a stand up show. No, Carlos Miller is
Carlos
definitely
Miller.
an honorable mention. Carlos
Oh yeah,
funny as shit, bro.
nah.
What about that D girl? What's her name? D.
Who?
Damn, what's her name? D.
Carlos and Chico. Chico funny as shit too. Chico Bean.
Chico funny as hell.
Chico
Yeah.
funny as fuck.
You don't like Chico Bean?
Yeah, Chico funny.
Man, Chico funny as hell.
Chico.
Especially when he rapping. Like that man can rap. That man
Chico
rap.
do
Which
rap
His
his
ass.
ass
which
off.
y'all is funny? Old boy from Wildin' Out. What's his name? He from Atlanta.
DC.
DC. Y'all think
Young
DC
Fly.
Young Fly?
DC
Y'all
funny
think
as shit.
Yeah.
DC
JJ,
funny as shit, bro.
He too.
You know who not though? That's on Wild Out.
You feel like he too
And I
animated?
met him in person. What's the dude that used to sing that Ratchet song?
Oh, Emmanuel.
Yeah,
Man,
him.
what time?
You know, Goat.
He ain't
What type of
funny, but
humor
they
JB got?
huh?
No. Emmanuel and his
What type
brother
of humor
Philip
you
for if Emmanuel.
got? You like that internet shit?
No, I like I like the
JB,
like close to home.
If Emmanuel
Like
and his
D-Ray,
brother had
Mike Up.
if Emmanuel and his brother had Key and Peele show, they would kill.
Yeah.
They definitely good at that skit shit.
Yeah, you know, Goats just said somebody I think that is always slept
Eddie
on.
Griffin.
Eddie Griffin,
Yeah.
man, that dude is a freaking.
But you know what? To
problem.
me, Eddie Griffin ain't
Oh,
been
yeah,
funny since he did Foolish. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah.
When he did Foolish with that was the last time he was funny when he did Foolish with Master P. After that,
I'm gonna tell y'all something. Consistency and longevity. I think Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock have had consistency and longevity in the game.
I can't say Chris Rock, but I agree with you on Dave Chappelle.
Chris Rock makes comedy for a universal crowd. I think you know. What
I
I mean?
think he only make it for white people. I'm just
saying.
saying.
I can see why you say that. You know what I mean? I like Chris Rock, but you know, a lot of people.
I got a question when y'all done with these comedians. I got a question.
Man, hey man, if y'all ain't looked up, you know what I'm saying, Lavelle Crawford, y'all crazy.
Man, Lavelle Crawford funny as shit.
That name sound familiar, hold on.
You gotta come with you, bro.
JJ, you should do a Clubhouse award ceremony.
You should.
Most triggered, most funny.
You don't say that.
I already know who most triggered. I ain't gonna say though.
About 6 months ago, Britt.
I got a question for you. I got a question for all y'all niggas. This pertains to music.
Right.
I'm gonna let y'all niggas get 6. We supposed to do 5. I'm gonna let y'all get 6. 6 of your all-time rappers.
Lavelle Crawford.
All-time rappers. I'm gonna let you get 6. You get 5. You get 5 and an honorable mention.
Oh yeah. I know him.
Rappers.
So, who want to start it off?
You since you talking, go.
I would say Andre 3000.
Okay.
I would say Drake.
That's 2.
I would say Jay-Z.
That's 3.
I would say Prodigy from Mobb Deep.
That's 4.
I would say, I mean, because I'm from the South, Vanilla Ice. Because I'm from the South. Because I'm from the South. Because I'm from the South, I would say Scarface. You know what I mean? My
You get your honorable mention.
honorable mention is Young Jeezy.
Young Jeezy. Oh,
Yeah.
Brent. I mean, that's a decent list, Brent. Decent.
Man, Britt
When Jay-Z was on top one. I mean, when
Come
he
on, JJ.
how many platinums he had?
or it's on me.
Yeah, JJ. You got your
All right.
top 5 and an honorable mention.
Top 5. Number 1 has to be my boy Jigga, Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Number 2 has to be Andre 3000.
Woo.
Number 3, they got to put my boy Tip in there, man.
Woo.
They got to put my dog Tip in there.
I want to be like
Light-skinned.
damn. I want to be like damn Soldier Boy T.I.
Yeah.
Number 4 got to be my dog Bun B, man.
Fine.
Number 5, I would say
Silk the Shocker.
What? hey. Niggas stuff on Silk, but go ahead.
number 5. Hey man, I ain't gonna cap. I like that boy Lil Durk, man.
Hey, Dirk. Okay. What's
I like
your
that boy
honorable
Lil
mention?
Durk.
What's your honorable mention?
My honorable mention. These nuts. No, I was just playing. I mean, damn. Honorable mention has to be Dead or Alive, right?
Dead or Alive.
Hey man, I be rocking that. That Pimp C hard, bro.
Fit, you want to go or you want me to go?
You go first.
All right. My number 1, 3 Stacks. 2, I'm gonna have to say Scarface. 3, god damn, y'all making this hard for a player. 3, I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna get Jay. I get Jay number 3. 4 rappers of all times. Jada Kiss. Jada, I'm gonna get Jada 4. Mikey, your knees ashy. What I'm at 4. I'll just look at the chat. 4. Hold up. So I said Andre.
I think you said Scarface.
Scarface, Jay, Jada Kiss. Let me see. That's 4. 5. I'm gonna have to go Young Jeezy, man. I'm gonna have to go Young Jeezy at 5, and I gotta give it to the Pimp for honorable mention. Pimp should have been my top 5. But I'm gonna give Pimp my honorable mention.
For sure.
So, JB is on you, man.
Bro, y'all ain't gonna like none of mine, man. I don't care, but I'm gonna say
Soulja
my
Boy,
shit anyway.
Damn,
Soulja
KRS-One.
Soulja Boy, NBA Young Boy.
Nah,
Big Daddy
my number
Kane.
1. Listen. My number 1 is T.I. I don't care what y'all say. Like I connected with T.I. Like he lived my life. So, but anyway, T.I.
Because y'all
Number
short
2,
and light skin together.
maybe. But anyway, number 2 is Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is lyrical, man. Y'all be sleeping on Lil Wayne, man. Like Lil Wayne is very, he very, very lyrical. Like, all right, J. Cole. Y'all ain't nobody said J. Cole. J. Cole, he it was him or somebody else, but I ain't gonna mention him right now. No, I like Kendrick Lamar. I like Kendrick too, but no. My next one is B.O.B. Nobody said him, but he lyrical too. I don't care what nobody say. Like he good with lyrics. Snoop. I don't care what y'all say. Snoop. He my guy. Now that was my 5, but I got honorable mention. Wiz Khalifa. I don't care what y'all
Woo!
say.
Hey, we
Yep.
should have did a top 10.
Yeah, for real.
We should have did a top 10 best
JJ, come on, man. You don't like Wiz, man? Come on, man.
You don't like Wiz?
Hey,
Oh,
No.
JJ, you don't like Wiz?
for
No.
real. Hey, Tupac. Man, I had so
Hold
many,
on,
man.
hold
I
on,
was
hold
like,
on, JJ.
I don't even
dang.
know.
Hold on,
Hey,
JJ. JJ, you ain't
one
heard
dude.
JJ, you ain't heard Cabin Fever?
Nah, bro, I ain't get that. Hey,
Bruh.
You gotta
hey,
listen to Cabin Fever. You gotta
but
listen
I
to
like
Cabin
this all
Fever,
lyrics.
right
JJ.
I
though.
like actual lyrics. I don't like that bubblegum rap.
JJ,
Hey,
JJ,
this
See,
all right.
JJ like that
JJ,
ludicrous
just
shit.
listen
I
to
forgot.
Cabin Fever.
I
Listen to
forgot my
Cabin
dog
Fever.
Project Pat, man.
Oh,
Oh,
Project Pat.
Project Pat. Yeah,
hell yeah.
Project Pat
But
cool.
JJ,
Project Pat, salute you, bro.
hey
Hey,
JJ,
and one more
research
dog.
purposes, JJ. I just
Uh,
need you to listen to Cabin Fever, the first one. Cabin Fever 1. I need you to go listen to. Just listen to it.
I think there were so many people
Just listen to it.
who music never made it commercial.
No.
Like 8 Ball and MJG. I think 8 Ball was
Oh,
he
yeah,
was
yeah.
No.
cold.
MJG
You know?
was definitely better than 8 Ball. That's my opinion. Sleepers though, holla at my boy that used to be with Wayne and he went solo. Spitter Andretti. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I ain't even gotta say this nigga name. Currency.
hey, man.
Let's
Project
go.
Pat.
Currency, nigga.
Project Pat was the
Forgot about
hardest
Currency.
rapper out of the South, man. Project Pat.
Who?
Yeah, but he
Project
was more
Pat.
bubblegum to me.
I
Who?
think
Project
3
Pat?
6
Project Pat, he was more bubblegum rapper.
What do you mean?
Man, come on, man. Come on.
What do you mean bubblegum?
Bro,
I
you can
like
play. Listen, you can play the whole Getty Green album and
That's it.
Don't Play. Nigga, you
Mister
can
don't play that.
Mr. Don't Play. You can
Play
play
that.
that shit non-stop. You don't got no skip
Non-stop.
on Mr. Don't Play.
I have
Non-stop.
listened, but Project Pat, man. I guess all the popular songs that came out, all the hit singles.
Mike Key said
They
Luda
just
is better than T.I.
man, stop playing. Ludacris is a bubblegum rapper, man. Come on, man.
Baby, what?
Luda is
Everybody
lyrical.
bubblegum rapper JB.
Luda
I think he's
Luda
lyrical.
definitely is that nigga. He not trap rap.
Baby, what are you talking about
You're
bubblegum?
right.
Luda is that nigga.
I guess I like rappers that spit. They spoke more to me and what I went
think
through.
Luda.
You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
Luda appealed a lot to the
Luda
club
is
scene.
definitely Luda.
Yeah, see, Brent
definitely be in
agreed
the
with
top
me.
10.
He
Luda
know what I'm
can
talking
definitely
about.
be in the top 10.
So you saying Project Pat
Yeah,
that spoke nothing but that gangster.
he spoke gangster for the club though. He was like what's that dude name that was
Bro.
Plies? He was like a Plies, another Plies or
No,
some shit.
bro.
Yes, he was.
Blunt
He
to
was
my
Luda?
he was a harder
hey,
Plies.
Who
blunt
Luda?
to my
No, Project Pat.
Project Pat. Oh.
let me hear this right quick. Blunt to my head, blunt in my bed, pocket full of rocks, looking for the feds, stacking me some chips, lay a plate of here. Bro, Project Pat, bro, was the rawest thing in the South.
Hey,
Yeah, and I could
JJ.
bounce to him in the club, but as far as like connecting with him, I couldn't connect with what he was saying.
You know, I think this kind of like goes with where a person's from geographically. Because if you come to
Probably.
Texas, I guarantee they have a whole nother top
Oh
10
my
that
God.
probably includes Zero,
They do.
probably include a bunch of other rappers
Zero,
that never
Slim
even made it, you know.
Hey,
Lil
little flip.
Kiki, Lil
Slim,
Flip,
you know.
Soldier Boy.
for sure.
He said Soldier Boy.
Texas, they got a whole nother top 10 most people
Texas,
never even heard about.
listen, when I went to Texas and the music I heard, nigga, I was like, what the fuck? This shit right here is litty. But let me tell you something. Project Pat though, come on, man. Like,
Where Project Pat from? Memphis?
he from
Yeah.
Memphis. That's
He's a
that's
Memphis
Juicy J
rapper.
brother. That is Juicy J brother.
It was, but I like Juicy J better than Project Pat.
Hey, listen.
Hey, Brent,
I got one
you know about,
song for you.
Dirty South
I got
Raleigh.
one song for you, Fit.
Brent,
Yeah, that's one of the ones I was talking about.
JJ, I'm a Texas dude, man. You know what I mean?
What
Cowboy
you know about
hat,
well, what you know about Dirty South Riders?
Dirty South Riders.
Yeah, DSR.
Hey, my
Yeah,
favorite
what about
song.
him?
They from Texas.
Hey,
Oh
my
yeah.
favorite song from
Tom,
Texas.
Tom, Tom, Big Tuck.
Okay, what you know about DSGB?
You don't know that is Brent?
No, man.
DSGB. What you know about them DSGBs? Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, I know little
25
Kiki.
lighters on my dresser. Hey, that 25 lighters on my dresser.
Hold on. Wait. They said Lil Flip beat up T.I. Come on, man. T.I. would have whooped that ass. Hey, did you hear? Matter of fact, did you hear the 99 Problems? Damn, T.I. had
T.I. crushed Lil Flip. So
he crushed them.
Lil Flip
He
became
crushed them.
irrelevant after T.I.
He went and hid and tucked his tail.
Tulsa go hard.
You ain't hear nothing else from Lil Flip after that.
Do y'all know? Yeah, who talk about Lil Flip?
Make up my
Mikey, yeah.
Yeah.
Mikey,
You know,
go
I'm
ahead.
surprised
Hey,
at you,
he
Mikey.
act
You
up,
a
Lil Flip.
Texas girl. You a Texas
Hey,
girl,
but-
Mikey. Why you going?
but-
You know, I thought you'd be on Lil Flip.
Hey, y'all
Hey,
ever heard that
we about to
song?
shut the thing
by
down,
Lil-
man.
Who is it? Lil Kiki? Wanna be a baller? Wanna be a baller? Shot.
That's Lil Troy.
Caller.
That's Lil Troy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was Pastor Troy. I'm just
Like I
playing.
said, if you
Hey,
add,
what you know about that Pastor Troy DSGB? Hey, DSGB. What you know
and
about
that's
that?
what I'm saying. If you talk to someone in Texas, they got a completely different top 10.
Hey,
You got
yo.
Trey,
Listen.
you know,
Brent, the first time I went to Texas was 2004. When I tell you I got to turn on to so much music, cause that's when little Troy came out. Don't want to be a baller, shot call. That's when that shit came out.
Wanna
And
be a
screw
baller,
music.
shot
I never heard
caller.
that shit before till I went to Texas. When I heard that shit, I was hooked.
yeah.
No bullshit.
No, fuck Lil Flip. Fuck Lil Flip, okay? Fuck him, okay? We can read. We don't like Lil Flip. Fuck Lil Flip. All right. Go ahead. I'm sorry. My bad.
Beating down the block, knocking pictures off the wall.
Hey.
Y'all know about that right there, dude.
Y'all know about that DSGB.
All right, man.
Yeah.
We about to wrap
No,
this thing up,
Hey,
man.
no, J.
My
No,
nigga Troy
JJ.
still got that belt. He still got the belt. Troy still
Who?
got that belt.
How you don't like
That's a Trey.
Trey? Don't like
Oh.
Trey?
Trey the truth.
Hey, you know who else? You know who else got some lyrics? Tiger. Tiger got lyrics too.
You know
Man.
what?
Like if y'all ever listen to him,
That's gonna be-
he got some.
that's
We're
gonna
gonna do a
be
music
short
show.
right there.
JJ, run it. We're gonna do a music show. You gotta run it.
That's gonna be in the show right there when JB starts to my Tiger.
Hey, she talking about my hoodie. Talking about something. I got a medium hoodie on.
All right, man. So hey, man, it was a good show, man. I appreciate my dog JB, man. Hope you come back, man.
Yeah, JB, you gotta
Definitely.
come back, man.
Yeah, just invite me, man. I'll be
You
here.
know, man, you know the world watching you, JB.
What?
You know, the world.
Hey, JJ, y'all want to end the show with a quick little toss of salute, drink.
Hey,
You know,
man.
everybody-
We take a shot?
Yeah, man. I mean, it is drink champ.
I mean, my wife already mad, so let go.
Why you doing this on a Friday night, man? I got to represent.
Hey, Brent, man, you ain't even tipsy, my guy.
You not
Who
at
me?
all.
Oh no, man. Shit, I'm
I got my
Smoking.
shot already.
I'm fully
They get a
loaded
little
over here,
tipsy.
man. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
Man, what you talking about, man?
You can't see that shit. Look, it's blocking it out for you.
Hey, man.
You don't even want to show. Okay, I see it.
CincoDeMayo,
Oh,
JJ,
yeah.
you want to
Carlos
toast
is
the
in
group?
the building. Juan Carlos is in the building. Hey,
Vote for
we'll
Pedro Martinez.
Hey.
JJ, you want to give a toast?
Okay, all right, JB. All right, JB.
She talking about my shot.
JJ
I
got
don't
it in
care.
the cup. All right,
goes
man.
out
Cinco de
to-
Mayo, man.
Yeah.
CincoDeMayo.
On a 3.
This goes out to all the bus drivers, man.
Hey, the bus
You know what I'm
driver.
saying? Y'all keep on making that money, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
Hey, what's the chick name? What's her name? Erica?
I'm about
Hey
to get
man,
it
salute.
set up like Brent and down. Salute.
Hey,
All right,
I'm about to get it
fellas, man.
set up like Brent and down Drew, boy. They got the mics and the headphones and everything,
You need to
boy.
come on back, JB, man. We gonna
Most
do
definitely.
we do relationship topics too, man. This is drunk challenge Friday, man. Where we come on every Friday, we get drunk and we just talk about random stuff going on in the media, in the news or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Like you need to check out our show we did on last Sunday, bro. We did a cologne show, bro. It was dope, man. You know what I'm saying? We went through our favorite colognes. It was
Damn, I
dope,
should have been there for that because y'all
man.
y'all
Man,
probably ain't heard of my cologne.
and,
That Tom
and,
Ford, yeah.
and we had a big turnout, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, man. Hey, hey, man, shoot me your number, man. I give you the schedule of what we doing, man. If you ain't busy or whatever, man. And you want to send a plug out to your business?
Oh yeah, y'all hit me up. If y'all in Atlanta, come see me in McDonough, Georgia. I got a gym out there called Better Body, Better Me. This is Better Body, Better Me Fitness. Go ahead and follow me on 3B Me Fitness. 3B Me _ fitness. I appreciate it, JJ. Like, I like y'all like family to me. Brent, JJ, all y'all. Yeah, what Drew went. Look, but anyway, yeah. Hey, I appreciate it. Y'all know I'm always, though I'm in the background, I'm always in the room, you know what I'm saying, listening, hanging out, you know what I'm saying. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you coming on, man. But that said, man, we're gonna end the show, man, and stay tuned for the next one. Peace.
Oh, Drew, hit me up, bro.
all right, bet.